because she doesn't already look like awesome. She needs to look awesome over awesome, like 10 times awesome. I don't know.
Trying to do my best.
You always do. Look at those, lady. Your legs have grown. They have grown more than my legs have grown. Come on.
It's the camera.
It's the camera. All right.
I like watching the videos with Tammy. She inspires me.
Great.
Works
That's the
hard.
whole idea.
Yeah. She knows how to push.
Good. Eh. Come on. Really dig into it. Push into it. Wonder where Julio went. He wanted to work out this morning.
All right.
All right. Hold on right there. I'm gonna do my calf raises.
Okay.
After I destroyed my legs, I destroyed my back and hamstring today. I did like 4 deadlifts today, so I'm like exhausted.
Wow. Yeah, I've been off a little bit here. I'm glad. Feels good to get back into it.
That's good.
Do you take breaks sometimes? Maybe like a week off here and there?
No.
No? Okay.
That'd be like killing me.
Well, I hear sometimes people do that. They'll do their 12-week and then they'll take a little break and then get back to it fresh.
My brain, as soon as I'm dead, my brain's already thinking, how can I make myself dead again? so that's the problem.
Yeah.
You will figure that after the dead problem, you're going like, as soon as I'm dead crawling around, I'm going, when can I do this again?
You like torture, huh?
Apparently, I don't know. You notice how I set my grip a lot, right? I'm really working my grip first.
Wow.
Calves are fried.
Now, I noticed that you keep your knees bent a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lock out my knees on that.
Okay.
Whoa. It's definitely not my grip that gave out. So you see, when your grip doesn't give out, I only lower to my knees if my grip's giving out. My grip's way too strong for that, even though that was the black and the dark gray. So this feels nothing. So I'm failing at the top. If I fail at the top, I don't lower to my knees. If it feels like it's my grip that's giving out, I will lower to my knees and continue with the calves.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay. So
I feel the calves so hard that if I try to lower, I'm just going to fall.
Right. Yeah, and I'm usually have extra grip, so I would probably not need to bend over.
Exactly. You don't go down. If your grip is holding, you don't go down.
Okay.
All right. You also don't go down if you're wearing straps, because then your grip's not failing. It's fail at the calf.
Right. Okay. And but it's best to have a little bit of a bent knee.
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't notice that. I realized that. I usually keep a straight leg.
Oh my gosh, are they toast? Okay. Stop for a moment and look at me. Stop for a moment and look at me.
Okay.
I want you to try this. All right. So you are doing a single leg squat, right? So we're here. Let's say we're here. You are getting up like this, where we're going here and we're going like that, right?
Right.
Here, right? You notice I'm back here, right? Yeah. I would like you to try to do this. You're here, single leg squatting here, and when you go up, you go here, over the leg, not back here, here. See the difference? Like you're literally over this leg here. So the focus should be you go down and back into this leg, and when you go up into this leg here and squeeze it. Okay. Right? Not sitting back here.
Okay. Just know if I'm doing that right then.
Yeah, squeeze into the front leg. There you go.
Is my knee going too far over though?
No, the far over is fine. Go, let it go forward when you're going down. And then squeeze into that front leg. But your leg feels good. But don't push with your back leg. Do it all on your front leg, okay?
Okay. Okay. That I felt that one.
Good.
Yeah, I can feel it like all the way, like in here. Oh. And that hurt still. Are you gonna do something now? So I can
No,
rest?
you could rest. Just rest right there. Don't worry. You're not in a hurry. There's no hurry, senorita.
Okay.
Rest up. I don't want to move at all. My legs are shot.
Yeah. Can you do the chest press sitting? Is that a no?
No. Just relax. Move around. Walk around.
Do we have bad weather coming today down here?
Bad weather, yeah.
All right. Get this over with. Okay, so with that one, with the blue, I'm not able to do like 13, 14 full, not 15 full. So should I go down to like the red and orange?
Yeah.
Okay. Write that down. What?
Yeah, rest up.
You have I don't know what day it was. I watched you doing with Tammy, and she was doing. I think she was doing like a regular squat of some sort, and then she was doing a one leg squat, I think, and yeah, what else? It was different. Oh, and she had a wedge to go underneath
Her leg, okay.
her leg. Was I think that was with the
Front squat.
front squat, yeah. And like when we were doing it in the past, we would get just like a furring strip to go underneath the heel. Not that they give you a lot of, but it gives you a little. But that I wonder where she got that wedge. So she uses that with the other tool, the other whatever that is, instead of the plate, right? To put the band under.
Yeah.
That's complicated. So for me, the next step to try to get more from it, would you recommend the accelerator or what?
Yes.
Okay.
The accelerator, it's awesome.
Okay. Ugh.
Remember to go forward into the leg. Like almost feel like you're lifting off your back foot.
Okay.
But do it with your front leg, not by pushing off the back foot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Once you're 3/4 of the way up, I want you to take control over with that front leg. That's all that I'm telling you to do. Really, the back leg has nothing to do anymore. After that point right there, you should be shifting your center of gravity forward so that the front leg takes all the load.
Well, I mean, the back leg is just stabilizing. It definitely has weight, but I'm not using it to do it. It's
Yeah,
just,
but if your leg's off completely, if you lift it just slightly bit off the ground and you squeeze into the last 3/4 of it, just with your front leg, you see what I'm saying? There, squeeze into it, hold it, and then come back down slowly, and then place your back foot on the floor only to stabilize.
okay.
You see? There you go. That little final thing is deadly. But don't push off. You see how you wanted her to push off? I want you to squeeze into it naturally. Don't push off with that back leg.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know, right? What is wrong with this Cuban? These Cubans are crazy.
Now I'm getting Tammy's shaking disease. When she's at the end of it, she just shakes all over.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely felt that. Very strong.
Yeah.
And right in there. Okay, turn it. Oh. Wait a minute. Ah. Okay. Now I can't go up high because it hurts my shoulder. So like
Right there. That's. Can you push the shoulders, elbows more forward? Yeah, a little bit more forward. Like right there. Right there. Perfect. Squeeze into it. You're like just tapping, squeeze into it. See, right there, you're already done. There's nothing happening right there. You're pretending you're doing something.
I got like a half inch movement.
Yeah, but listen, doing this, it's very hard to activate tricep here. You got to be really good to be squeezing the tricep there, right? So we want to be squeezing here.
Yeah.
Back, squeeze here, squeeze back like this. Once you get like only this, it's very hard. You're not doing much here unless you're like, you would have to be like trying to like really squeeze out. And I see you doing this.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
that's not doing nothing. We got to really be literally, if you're going to do usually, depending on everybody, sometimes for certain moves, most of our diminishing range are actually in the front, what we could squeeze. You see that? We know how to squeeze here, just like we know how to squeeze up here. It's very hard to squeeze here. It's very hard, right? Because you don't know how to do it, right? Because the starting point, we start learning here and you feel it, but it's very hard to squeeze in certain positions. You got to really practice to do that. Right now, you're just tapping, right? But you're just wasting time.
But I feel like even though I'm just doing it, it's the most movement I can get, and I am feeling the burn still in the tricep, but you don't think it's.
But what I want you to then is really concentrate on squeezing this. Like, look, if you have a tricep in this position, you got to really concentrate on squeezing that tricep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You got to really be in it to really like squeeze and squeeze down, squeeze, resist back, squeeze, to really be not.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Right.
But I even when I just do it like right now, feeling
so that I'm telling you, squeeze harder, slower. Feel more. Feel more.
Okay.
All right. We got more feeling. Cry more, like in Bridges of Madison County or one of those, like really cry.
Okay.
All right. We need more pain.
Thank you.
But look at your shoulder area, your bicep and your triceps. They look awesome.
You're doing well. How do you get the lower? I mean, did that just come later?
Yes. I mean, it all depends on how. What do you mean? The thickness of it? Okay. Let's look at my bicep because I don't have great biceps. It depends on the person's angle. But watch. Let's say I'm going to go here. Look. Let me explain this to you. Can I get it more bicep here? No, my bicep doesn't go down here. Can I get more bicep in this area? No, my bicep is not there. So your biceps, the shape, look at this one here. You see this? And you see how it goes up here and then it goes this way? Look at this. There's a cutoff there. Can I make this area here grow? There's nothing here for it to grow. All right? So the way that shape or whatever it is, when you see somebody with whatever, because I do this. No, they do that because their bicep has a shape. And when you do it like that, it looks so cool. But it wasn't because they did this or they did that or they stood on their head, whatever. They were born that way. No, their bicep has a shape that's great, right? So look at your bicep. You really could see the underlying structure of it, depending on how it is. So it's either able to grow in that direction or it's not, right? Okay. You can't do nothing to make it grow where there's not an attachment of it, right? True. Yeah. Unless you, I don't know, surgically implant something there, there ain't nothing there to grow. There. Right? Just like there's people that have all this. If you see some people that have a calf that goes all the way from down here, do you think that they worked out to get that? Of course not. Their calf's implanted from here, goes all the way up. Can I get that? Of course not. My calf is different. Right. It's only going to grow whatever shape you have underneath, and that's the best you can. Now, the problem is, Karen can't complain about any of this because when people see Karen complaining, they're going to really get upset. Karen's top notch. And no one likes a top-notch person complaining about what they have. Oh, what?
We all have areas we like.
I know. That's the sad part about it, isn't it? Yes. You're like, really? Because if Karen's not happy, then a lot of people are really not happy. Oh. All right, lady. You're doing great. Look at that. Your shoulders are built up. Your arms, everything's popping out. Look at that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Right? So if you want more, that's just more eating. More eating. More size means requires more eating. And that's it's always a trade-off of risk. Not because eating is a risk depending on. There are people that are naturally big by eating little, and there are people that require a lot of eating. Now, in both cases, remember longevity is associated with low calorie.
Okay.
This is the truth. All right. So caloric restriction, along with fasting, is associated with longer life. Right.
Okay.
This doesn't mean to be emancipated. That does not.
Right. Yeah.
It means that it just is. Right. So if you have to be like me that eats 20 million pounds a day just to stay at a certain size, I'm risking this certain size, which is not big anyways. When people go, wow, you're really small. So I'm eating a lot to get somewhat big, not even somewhat big, nothing. And then I'm shortening my lifespan in a sense, just for the sake of this, right? So at a certain point, it's a risk reward thing. What do you really want out of it, right?
Right.
No,
yeah. I want health. I just want to be healthy and
exactly, and that you are completely. So that's the whole thing. You know, how much do you really want to do to get, whether you could get bigger? I don't know how much bigger, because that'll be dependent on your genetics, right?
Right.
So and you don't know that until it happens, right? You don't really know that until right now you've been growing. So because you could see it, your legs have gotten thicker, your body, your shoulder area has gotten thicker, arms bigger. And I don't mean fatter. I mean, they gotten bigger, muscular.
Yeah.
Right? Now, how much more we could get out of that, I don't know.
Yeah. When I turned 40, I had so much knee pain. I would go, bend down in the garden and stand up for 30 minutes. My knees just hurt and ached awful. And I started trying to strengthen and work out. And so since then, I've been continuing to I want to maintain as much as I can.
Exactly.
So I can do more as I age.
Yeah.
But I thought I was going to be able to do at 40.
I say that you're doing great. You've achieved all that already. And you're only getting stronger. So that's it.
Thank you.
So it all depends on what you want. I mean, we could get some more muscle, I guess, if we ate more, but it depends how much more.
Yeah. Well, again, I've got to keep working on the portage and remember to take that every day and
help. That's the easiest way. See, that's the whole thing, is that now foraging exists, and whatever other ones there are that you could actually take, and now you're not eating that many calories, and it's actually providing you with, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, lady. See you Monday.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.